I hope my two dudes come back. Subscribe to me. I hope they come back. That would be awesome. Cut this guy? I hope so. Oh shit, he cut it. Oh, are you one of the guys from my last stream? Can you hear me okay? What's up? How are you? I'm hello. Oh shit. I'm okay. How are you? You having fun? It's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm sitting eating a sandwich. Oh god. Drop my phone. I deliver bread for a living. I'm eating a bacon, egg, and cheese. I get them for free from all the gas stations I deliver to. That and coffee. Mm, it is nice. It's awesome. I wanted one too. That's why I got one. Yes, £3 fine. Good night. Thank you for the hearts. I don't know who's doing it. It doesn't tell me, but I really appreciate it. My last stream, I wound up having the same two guys talking for the past like 45 minutes. Hmm. I am working. I deliver bread for a living. Yep. All those pastries and coffee and cakes and breakfast sandwiches and heroes and stuff you get from the gas station all day long. I deliver their bread. Well, in my area anyway. Honestly, really not bad work. I don't have to deal with the boss. Come through. I live in New York. I'll give you free bread. I don't give a shit. It is laid back so much. Oh my god, dude. I don't see my boss except on payday. That's it. I don't even talk to him. I got a key to get into the bakery, get my stuff, get in the car, leave. That's it. I do this 7 days a week. Takes me like 4 hours a night. I get paid like 150 a day. It's not crazy money, but it's cash and it is legit. It's awesome. I do it while my wife and kids are asleep. By the time I get home, it'll be like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Take a nap for a little bit, put my kids on the bus, and then go about my day. It's basically like not even having a job. It's awesome. As soon as I finish the sandwich, we're gonna go to my next stop. So, if you guys want to see, I'm in New York. I don't know where you guys are at, but yeah, yes, the sandwich benefit. Honestly, I would do it for no money as long as I got the sandwich benefit and the coffee. Jesus Christ, I smoke cigarettes, so one of the gas stations gives me cigarettes on credit. Oh my god, just for that alone. You're in Texas. I'm in New York. Currently, it is like 52 degrees or 56 degrees here. Yeah, it's a thing too. I don't know if any of you guys smoke, but like, you're like feel this giant urge to smoke a cigarette after you eat. I hate my job, bro. I work in manufacturing. So it makes still little parts in this sand. And that's honestly that sucks. I mean, jobs like this, like mine, are honestly a lot more frequent than you think. I'm sure wherever you're at, there's a bakery. Go there and ask them if they deliver bread. If they do, ask them if they're looking for a night driver, because most of the time that stuff happens overnight. I'm turning the camera around while I drive, just because it's dark and it's easier to see the road than drive around with headlights on and get a ticket. I don't even use my own car. Hello. I don't know if you heard, but I'm working. I deliver. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. The last person that just said hi. Hello. Hello. I don't know if you heard before, but I'm driving. I'm working. I just ate a free sandwich because I deliver bread to gas stations and they give me free food and coffee. It's awesome. Um, I'm on my way to my next stop. The sandwich was amazing too. This dude made the bacon so crispy. It was perfect. And the egg was kind of runny with cheese, and he put salt, pepper, and ketchup on it. Oh my god, it was amazing. There's a cop. Nope, it wasn't a cop. What time is it where you guys are at? Ernest Franklin. Yeah, you could totally look around for jobs like this. It's honestly, I've had a lot of jobs, and as far as like making the most amount of money for the least amount of work, it's not a lot of money. Like I said, it's 150 a day, but you know, doing it 7 days a week for like 4 or 5 hours a day. It's like 6 hours max if I'm slammed crazy busy, which most of the time I'm not. Um, but you can find jobs like this, and a lot of the times they got like little school buses or these cool sprinter vans. It's fun. Honestly, it really is. The driving gets old, but sometimes you find cool stuff on the side of the road, or you meet interesting people. There's always interesting people that work overnight. Yeah, everybody left. Why you didn't leave? That's amazing. Yeah, it's really not bad, honestly. And since it's cash, 150 cash is this to me is the same thing as like 220 on the books. So my wife is a manager at an auto parts store. Let's see if I can. If you do, definitely let me know. I'm gonna do live streams, subscribe, and if I come across you again, let me know. I hope you find something good that you enjoy to do. I'm rooting for you, man. Where I mean, like I said, the only thing that sucks is it's 7 days a week. I get like 3 days off a year. I get Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and what other one? The night before Thanksgiving. Those are the only 3 days I get off. I mean, if you know there's an issue or whatever, the owner will cover me for the night, but he's kind of grumpy about it. So there's that. Hello. I don't know if the thing is the counter, like the viewer counter thing is delayed, but apparently it says that there's nobody watching, which is weird because you're commenting. Dude, I understand completely. I really do. I'm in pretty much the exact situation. I'm dealing with a lot of stress and headaches at the moment, and it's not fun. Got to stick together, us working class people. So I'll show you how this goes. Actually, we're not gonna leave the shit back here. Yeah, we gotta leave it back here. Yeah. So I'll show you how this goes now. I'll show you how this goes. Really simple, really easy. I'm at this pizza place and they want bread, cakes and stuff. So I gotta give it to them. Basically, they ordered these really big subs, those 2 boxes of pastries. So I just gotta maneuver stuff around. Oh, my door's locked. What the fuck? My door won't open. My door won't open. There we go. Okay. Move this stuff. Like this specific place wants it in plastic totes. A couple of places don't mind if it's in cardboard boxes. You know, like I got a bunch of keys. I feel like a janitor. I got a bunch of keys to businesses and stuff. I get to go in there. It's pretty fancy. It's nice, especially too when it's like in the middle of the winter. They got their heat on and stuff. It's fancy. Okay, so that goes there. And then this specific place gets these long ass 3 foot heroes or 4 foot heroes, whatever they are. And they got to be put around front because their case isn't big enough. The logistics of this job is the only thing that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But it's not hard. Like as far as like labor intensive shit, it's honestly the easiest job I've ever had. If Ernest is the one that's still watching, I'll show you now. Um, sorry, it's dark. Basically, I gotta take these and put them over there. That's all. So, oh, I forgot to unlock the door again. I get a flush sometime. Take these subs and put them over there. I'm gonna put the camera down though, so that way I can do this a little bit easier. You should still be able to hear me though, because I got headphones on. So yeah, I just pick this shit. Oh no, they moved their tables. Where the hell am I putting all this stuff? I'm gonna have to put them on the floor. Like, I don't even tell you, you moved your tables. Nothing I can do. It won't fit in that box. So sometimes, sometimes I get yelled at, but believe it or not, it's really hard to find people that want to do this job in my area anyway. So because it's hard, well, no, yeah, it's fun. Honestly, like I said, I find cool stuff. I'm left alone. I got nobody to bother me. Like I see my boss on payday. That's it. Yep. Put this down for a second. Sorry, I'm kind of new to this whole streaming thing or YouTube in general. But I did it. Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna turn the camera. I did deliver them. Left the boxes on the floor. And if he does fire me because I leave the boxes on the floor, then I'll just go to another bakery and do the same fucking thing. The best part about it though, honestly, is like I got 3 kids. Um, my wife works on the books. Like I said, she's a manager at an auto parts store. And I hope I have service. Um, she's a manager at an auto parts store, so we got 3 kids. And taxes is like because she claims me and the 3 kids, because I'm technically not working. Um, get like 15 grand back in taxes. What we did last year anyway. But yeah, sorry if the stream kind of messed up a little bit there. Our service was a little kind of a little shitty. Where are you at, Ernest? I'm assuming it's you still watching. And now it's a little bit of a ride to my next stop. You know what we can do? Just because I don't get bothered with this, we should be able to do this. There we go. I'm definitely looking. Honestly, it's not once you get used to it. I don't know how old you are or if you got kids or whatever, but especially for like a loner, somebody that isn't, you don't have no ties to anyone or whatever, it's easy. You'll you'll get used to it real quick. You know, do it the right way though, like do both jobs, especially if the other one's a day job, as long as the schedules don't conflict, as long as you got some cash put away. It's 2:30. Um, and then and then you'll be able to do both for a little while, and then just do the bakery, or if you got cash put away, then you could just quit the warehouse. Not too far from San Francisco. That's dope. And I heard it's really nice there. Not lately, but there's a lot of crazy stuff going on over there. I'm in New York. I don't remember if I said that before. I'm pretty sure I did. But I heard there's a lot of crazy stuff going on over there. My service might start to cut out again. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry, but I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay on here as long as I can, honestly. I'm bored. Yeah, but the night drives are fun though. It does get boring as hell, especially if you got nobody to talk to. That's kind of why everything's fixed. Trying to get a side hustle. Yeah, I get it. Honestly, I don't knock people for it. I currently have one job. I am a firm believer in not living above your means, meaning like if your total income is like $2,500 a month, don't have your monthly expenses in total exceed like 1,800. That's just an example, obviously, but yeah, like like between me and my wife, our total expenses are like it was like 4,000 a month. So between the two of us, we can definitely afford that. Diapers, food, and still have money left over to put away. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. What are your friend out there in New York? I know a couple people that do things like that, honestly, and even dumb things like that. Like it's crazy what you wouldn't expect actually makes money. Like honestly, you can even start your own bread route. It's really not hard. In my area anyway, it's people are pretty picky over who they get it from, but like if you can get a hold of a bakery that'll sell you bread wholesale, you know, and then you go to stores or gas stations or whatever and be like, "Hey, buy this shit." You know, you'll make you can make money yourself. Is my job there. I know, dude. The two coworkers that I have that work the other two routes that the bakery's on are speak Spanish. They don't speak English. It's crazy. I hate it. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you pick it up a little bit. You can have a gist of what people are saying, but I hear you. Same here. Me and my wife actually uh today, well, yesterday, whatever. Um we uh we hooked up with a company called PDS Debt. Um it's like a debt consolidation thing, but not really. It's weird. I think there might be a cop behind me. Nope. Um but yeah, it's like a debt consolidation thing. They they it, they basically do debt consolidation, but it's honestly really cool. And you don't have to include all your credit cards. They don't do car loans unless it's like in collections. Um, and it doesn't impact your credit score negatively. I mean, it does drop. They said it does drop a little bit, but like within 6 months, they said we'll have people trying to hit us up for credit card offers and stuff again. I heard of it honestly through another YouTube guy, another YouTuber, the channel the Y Files. Um, the dude on there is awesome. He goes into all kinds of crazy stuff. He he's a pretty nice guy too. But yeah, that debt consolidation shit was pretty fun. Yeah, never thought I'd be able to say that, but it was. We basically like a limp turned like $1,200 a month in credit card payments to like $250 a month. It's dope. What's the same? Yeah. Sorry, the road's a little wonky. Almost at my next stop, right down the street. But it's fun. Honestly, I've taken my siblings or my friend. My dad came with me one time. You know, I can do pretty much whatever I want as long as the route is done before sunrise. How many stops? Usually I have 30. They average about like $45 a stop. Um, I got a couple stop like two stops that are like $150 a day. Another thing I will say though is this made me stop going to certain restaurants because it's like some of them are disgusting. Opens your eyes to a lot of shit. Pretty crazy. My coffee's spilling everywhere. Oh my god. Yep. I'm gonna show you this. Oh, that's from Otisville. It was this. Nope, it's this. Right. Yep. I said it earlier. I think some of my stops are kind of wonky, kind of scary. And, it's like a house. It was a bar. It's called the Highball. It's off like like nowhere, middle of nowhere. Yep. So, oh yeah, it's really not bad at all. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You know, as far as labor intensive shit, this is definitely yeah, yeah, it is. I'm in upstate New York. I think I said that before. Um, I'm currently in Middletown, New York, or on the outskirts of Middletown, and it's like backwoods kind of stuff. My keys. So that's it. You literally just take the stuff, put it down, and leave. And as long as you're not stealing from the businesses, you're probably not going to lose your job. As long as you don't fuck up too bad. I really want another cigarette. Yeah, so it is the middle of nowhere. One of the other guys that has the route through the bakery that I work for has totaled 8 school buses because we use school buses, minivans, work vans, things like that. Anything that you can fit the shit in. Um, but he's totaled 8 school buses in 6 months, and he hasn't gotten fired. Normally the pay for these jobs is not that great. In my area, $150 a day is not great. You know, 225 would be ideal, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, we gotta deal with shit like this all the time. These fucking bastards. All day long. Yeah. Well, he can't. He be hitting deer. He hits deer all the time. He fell asleep one time, smacked into a guardrail. Like it's insane. You know? Uh, but I'm definitely, yeah, anything is good, honestly. I mean, you're right though. You're right. Beggars can't be choosers. Definitely. Definitely. Whoa. But honestly, I feel like just take a second and talk about this YouTube shit. I feel like a lot of people that do live streams and stuff on YouTube don't really. I feel like they're not really interacting with the people that they're talking to or that are on the live stream. Like they're just kind of doing their own thing or whatever. And for me personally, I feel like this should be something that like you interact with the people that watch your shit. Slow down, pull over for a second, read that. Yeah, but so yeah, this was a cash job. I hate that process too. This is a cash job. I literally just went to the bakery and they saw I had a van. Like I had a work van at the time. And I don't anymore. But I had a work van at the time, and the owner came out and was like, "Is that your van?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to sell it?" I was like, "No." He's like, "You want a job?" I'm like, yeah, maybe. Why?" Explained it to me, and I was like, huh, "That's great." I'm a mechanic by trade. Like that's what I do, and the schedule for this was not conflicting with my other job, so I was doing both. And then I wound up losing.